let's do this, huh? I will name our city Pishhaven for the time being. Alright, everybody. Hello. And welcome back to another episode of Manor Lords. With me, Spacefish. And welcome back to wintertime. Just between last episode and this one, it seems that the calendar has turned over to December. And look just how beautiful and white out it is. And what a vibe with the music once more. I absolutely love the atmosphere in this game. And you may notice, I've made a new little discovery. I found the cinematic mode. I am absolutely loving it. But that is not where we shall spend the entirety of our time today. We shall... If I manage to actually get myself out of cinematic mode, continue actually playing the game. And I have to tell you, I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue how to end being in cinematic mode. So let me fix this real quick, and then we'll hop right into the game. All right, everybody, back I am. I don't know what I was doing wrong in the first place, to be honest. The exact same key binding. It wouldn't let me out, but we fixed it. We're back. We're back in the game. We're back in Manor Lords. And we're back to continue expanding our beautiful little village. In the last episode, we finally got done setting up this church, which means that we should be getting to a place now where, as you can see, all the needs of our people are fulfilled, which should mean for us then that we are going to be able to start upgrading some of our burgage plots, which I'm very much looking forward to. And we will be tackling this episode. That should then mean that slowly but surely we will actually start seeing a little bit more money income, which we really, really badly need, because we want to assemble an army. We've got a bunch of bandit camps around our beautiful little piece of land here. Like here, for example, like up there, that have been pestering us for pretty much the entirety of this gameplay already, stealing our resources, and we shall not accept that. We shall crush these bandits under our feet. But for that, we need weapons, and for weapons, we need money, and for money, we need to advance our village. So that's the plan for today, and I would say, without further ado, let's jump straight to that task. Also, finally have a windmill. You saw it at the beginning of the episode being built in that beautiful cinematic mode. That is finally out of the way. Of course, the fields and everything ready to go. Kind of just waiting for them to grow now, which, of course, over winter time, not much will happen. But I do hope that in the summer then we will have a nice bit of a harvest from that. Now, that said, requirements not met. Oh, because we don't have two types of food on the marketplace anymore. But we have to... Okay, so we need to do it quickly before we don't have two types of food available for these anymore either. We also have some backyard extensions, of course, available. Not really done many of those yet, because, of course, those do cost us money too. So, well, there's that. That's a bit of an issue. But we'll start... We're upgrading, I would say, like 2 houses, because, as you can see up here, we're also a bit lacking some living space, I would say. So, what we will also do is we'll look into assigning a little bit more space for living purposes. To be honest, I would also love to move the stable up there, because I think it's in pretty much the worst spot imaginable. I mean, over here, we've got a separate stable in the farmhouse, so we don't really need one that close to the farm. And everything the oxen are doing is kind of sort of more, and then this overall area, right? We've got a logging... Oh! I think we've actually found ourselves a different priority here. As you can see, the forest is kind of gone. And I think we sort of forgot, or maybe we didn't have the workforce to man it yet, but there is no forester. And that's, of course, a big issue. We do need a forester's hut, and we need it quickly. And we need it, ideally, rather closely to... logging camp. But we shall... What is that about here? Nicely in the forest, then. And... of a road like that, and that will, of course, then be highest priority. I'm not sure, though, whether those can be planted during the winter time and then actually grow, or how that works. So for the time being, I think we will have the issue that the logging camp is going to have to operate like that. But we do have lots of timber, so that should be fine for the near future, at least. Nevertheless, though, we will need more living space. That's going to be the next task. I would really like to slap a house in here. I must. Or maybe that's something for consideration. Very near future. But also what we can potentially do then. Oh no, wait. This is the baseline. So we will... Oh no. What's this? There is an extra piece of street. Oh god. I broke it. Oh no. Oh boy. I broke it. Whoopsies. Apologies. Well, it does appear that the... Oh no, now it's fixed. So somehow the road was apparently accidentally extending past the whole thing. I don't know. But I guess... Yeah, now it's just a straight line building, so that should be fine. Oh wait, actually. We'll start from here and go to there so we can get the line of the building. I would like to make this... oh. Yeah, maybe we can just make it 2 plots straight away. That's pretty fine for me. So we'll just expand living space a little bit up there. I don't want to go too far into the forest, but you know, a few properties along the forest line I think would be quite nice and scenic and lovely for people to live in. So, you know, that could be an idea. Also, you know, not too close to this though, because I think this was clay. Yeah, so we'll be mining that eventually. And I mean, the mines can be a little bit further into the forest, a little bit further away from population, because of course this here is more the way that we want to go for expansion eventually. Also, we had the topic with stone deposits. I think that we said we would maybe want to start mining away at those. I mean, issue being for now, we don't really have quite the amount of people for the matter, but to be honest, I mean, that'll likely change. We'll see. We'll see. Could be. Now, the stable I would like to move, as I said, but I am also contemplating, to be honest, get a second one. Because I do still feel that it's logistics that's mostly holding us back. I don't think we have enough oxen. Of course, we don't have the money yet, but we're looking to earn it soon. And I think logistics probably comes a slight bit before, well, actually spending money on weapons. So let us go and create another hitching post. I would keep this one rather close to the woodcutter's lodge, but also somewhat in the vicinity of the stone. Like literally in the middle of the... Can't make it work apparently. Maybe we slap it on this one and just...
Keep your heart and your home cozy.
Let me go and... Oh wow, okay. Apparently. Yeah, well, it's not going to look as nice anymore, but... Gonna work, huh? Just want to have that a little bit more central, basically. And then you can build that. I mean, for me, that's kind of low priority. I think all the housing needs to go first, but nevertheless, we can go. The ox is gathering. I guess gathering from down the tree. Or where are you gathering? Not really sure where he is going, but I guess we haven't gathered out murdering session yet. I suppose that those trees. Oh no, here. I guess that is a knocked over tree. That's. Anyway, so yeah, got to collect the wood, or not. Highly confusing. Anyways, we do technically have the topic of permanent livestock assignment in the logging camp too. So I think that's another part where, you know, it may be quite reasonable to have another ox so we can have a permanent livestock assignment to them. Because, I mean, as far as I can tell, they need one to collect all the logs, of course, from the trees that they fell. And it doesn't make sense to just keep moving oxen back and forth when, in reality, they kind of permanently need one because they're going to be permanently knocking down trees. So, you know. I think more oxen is definitely the way to go. We just need the money for it. We do just need the money for that. Now, aside that, where are we at with things? Food store supply does seem to be decent enough. Not for these lads. Actually, fuel... Oh, God. Wait a second. What is going on with fuel stall supply? Why do they not have any fuel stalls? Do we not have anyone working? Oh, that there, here, wait, there. Firewood. Is it? It's manned as well, so I mean we should be good. Oh, we've got fuel for 9 months, so not really sure where that complaint is coming from, but in my book we are quite good. Also, fuel for 9 months kind of has me wondering whether we need to families on the job here or not. And also what it has me wondering is why in the world do I own a storehouse if at the end of the day these people have their own marketplace then? Like, I mean, the granary, for example, the people working the storehouse have the marketplace and for the food. The tannery, for example, has got its own marketplace as well, despite me having a storehouse, in which I do have leather. So what is the sense in that? I am really not quite sure. Well, anyways, we're going to go and accept that, and also, we're going to go and look happily at this, because as you can see, we actually are finally starting to make progress on our first level 2 burgage plot. I would say we shall observe that for a quick second. Fortunately, though, it appears that the second we go into cinematic mode, the fast forwarding is gone. No way to do that, but hopefully then, in a quick minute or 20, we will see progress. Actually, probably we won't because they're... Oh, never mind, the forester's hut is ready. That also means, though, that we are going to go and assign a family to this instantly because... I mean, you can see the issue, right? I hope it's quite apparent. These people have to walk quite far already to knock down trees, and yeah, I mean they're really clearing the forest out. So we need ASAP. Hopefully they all do. Now, with this thing, I'm not sure. I guess we just need to wait for more ox to arrive, which is fair, and we'll get there. That's fine. By the way, I missed that even. Burgage plots, though, starting to be finished, which is lovely. I'm also wondering, to be honest, whether we did do the extension on those burgage plots where it was possible. It does look like it, because we don't have that many of the big burgage plots, to be honest. I mean, we really chose more of the smaller ones without the need for extension. Because it seems like the more efficient way. I think, though, that we should vary it, even if it's just for the sake of the appearance of the city a little bit. Huh? So we'll put some variants on that, but it seems that overall, you know, follow that quite well. And everything here that we can do at the moment, indeed, costs us money. actually everything in general costs money. But here's some interesting things, which I think, as far as I saw it here, extra production functionality. So it does seem that we will actually get the opportunity to build these then when things go to level 2. So maybe that is where we can start making money. Also, I mean, shoes, stuff like that seems like we may need it eventually. So let's see. I mean, a bakery. Well, if we've got a mill, I'm not sure though. Do we not have like a separate? Oh, that's actually a good point. What about bakeries? Because we've set up a mill now, which I guess will make flour once we harvest in summer. Yeah, but a communal oven. Workers use flour to produce bread. So what is a bakery instead then? Produces bread from flour with twice the efficiency of the communal oven. Converts all inhabitants to artisans, locking them from being assigned to other jobs. I mean, twice the efficiency, though. I mean, the communal oven, at the end of the day, I'm going to have to assign a family to that, too. The question, though, being, I suppose, will we have enough flour, realistically, for them to be constantly working on baking? And I think for the beginning phase, the answer is likely no. I have a feeling that will change eventually, and then we may also change our approach to that. But for now, I think I would like a communal oven instead. This is supposed to be a big marketplace eventually in mind, so we're not placing it there. I'm not really wanting to slap it in there too. This is not really sure where I would want to place it. Maybe we do just scoot it in there. We could have a little back road and then have a house there or something, actually. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Level 1 burgage plot complete again. Okay, so we've got 14 homes now. In fact, yeah, we're still at 11 people in the little village of ours, so I think that's fine. Also, ooh, we can actually rename our city. I like that. I mean, Goldhof is not a bad name, but, you know, can do something a little bit more special, I would say. A little bit more close to the channel. Let's do this, huh? I will name our city Pishhaven for the time being. If you do have better suggestions, put them down below in the comments. And if there's one that I really, really, really like, you know, a little bit close to something around the channel, put it down below. And if there's something that I really, really, really like, we may just grab it and rename the city again. Right. With that said, though, little small detail out of the way. What else do we have to do? So we've got some living spots, first and foremost, which is lovely. I think we should be upgrading more, probably. Because, I mean, we have everything to upgrade. A lot of these plots are ready to go. So I would just schedule a few for upgrading. I would also probably get a stone mine set up, just because we have the wood anyways. And we may as well start building with it. We don't have the families yet to mine stone. No, that's all fine and fair. But we'll start by setting the building up, and the more families we get in, then the more we will expand on certain aspects of the city. And, you know, we'll just get it going like that. Food, by the way, 13 months, so that is all lovely. Actually, fuel, also 11 months. We've just increased that by 2 months without even passing a single month. So I think we will unassign that family, to be honest, and we'll just keep it at 1 for now. And if we notice that it drops below a certain threshold, like, say, 6 months maybe, and then we can look at that again. Now, in the meanwhile, mining. I have a little stonecutter's camp. Not sure, am I supposed to set it? No. Okay, I'm not supposed to put it on top of the actual... but close by. Huh. quite sure about that yet.
Oh, this is heavier than it looks.
I mean, maybe we do put it rather close, to be honest. This doesn't seem to be getting rid of any resources, so we'll set it up right there. It's fine by me. This thing we said low priority, which is also totally good, and the foresters, I hope that they're working away quite hard. In fact, maybe for the time being, we'll assign that second family to the forester's hut, just to speed things up a little bit. I mean, construction is going so-so, but I feel like still in construction the main thing we're being held up by is not the amount of people that are constructing, but the amount of oxen that we have. So we're not going to rush that like crazy. And, you know, we can just rolling along like that and
Come on, laddie.
yeah. Hopefully get some more trees replanted, because oh, we're kind of low on those. Also, look at this. That is cool. Our first level 2 birch plots are ready to go. Well, our first level 2 birch plot is ready to go, because I think the other one's still level 1. But isn't this one looking lovely? In fact, actually, let us go and take the opportunity very quickly to go visit, eh? I haven't really walked around during snow yet. I mean, it kind of just came in the middle of episodes. I don't even understand how it happened. Like, we saved last episode while everything was still green out. I'm assuming, like, very last day of November. And then I loaded the save file, and it was December. And snow. So, unfortunately, we somehow missed the first snowfall. Look at me in the face. Sir. Sir. Oh, he's not having it. So have a look around here. Lovely little bird.
Feast you guys on our wine.
Oh. Looks a bit more fancy than the basic ones that we had, for sure. And out back, a little bit of storage. Nothing else. I mean, we haven't really upgraded anything here yet, of course, because we were lacking the money. In fact, hello. Buy me some leather, please. Goodbye.
Leather.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Thank you. Right. What I wanted to have a look at, I'm not sure we ever really looked at this properly. We did a few upgrades, no? Like back here? Well, I mean, we can't see much of this, but I think this is like a vegetable field thingy, right? Nothing going on here. I'm not really sure where the second upgraded thing is at. That's beautiful, this game, isn't it? All the snow, just walking around in the middle of your own little town. A strategy game like this, nonetheless, you know, it's not like we're playing an MMO or anything here. We're kind of just walking around and... Ooh. Our little Manor Lords set up. Is this supposed to be a house, or is it supposed to be a chicken? Certainly not chicken. Okay. Alright, anyways, enough of dreaming and wandering around in our own little city. These things are being upgraded, as you can see, so bit by bit, we'll get there. And you can see that we've got new requirements from that. So, clothing store supply, shoes, clothes, cloaks. Okay, so there you can see then where the shoe place is coming in. So we even need money for that. And by the way, we've started even making money. We've made 4 coins, I guess. Which is good. Which is decent. I mean, given that we just had a single level 2 plot. Honestly, quite a lot, I would say. And also, I think we actually got a new family. So that's even more lovely. Love seeing that. But yeah, so I mean, the plots are definitely worth it. And we have got some new needs. So we need a tavern now. For which we need ale. Which I guess means that we actually have to do some on-top farming then, right? Because for ale, I'm supposing that we will need Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not even really sure what that's called in English. But we had it somewhere. Where were the fertility charts? I think you get them once you go to farming. Field. I guess it's barley, right? I guess it must be barley. So barley, we will be actually farming down here, so I guess. So we do need some barley field. Or up there, but that's quite small, so I'm guessing that's not going to be enough. Maybe we can even rework the roads there a tad bit, you know, moving this one outside a bit. Then, to be honest, we can kind of just make 2 fields, because I would like a middle road to connect to my village. But yeah, so a little bit of work required there, I believe. Also, don't connect up. I never noticed that. These roads do seem untrue. We'll have to see. But yeah, so we'll need some new fields for that. Then we need a tavern, you know. We'll just start thinking about that. Church level, which is going to be a stone church. So it's a good thing, actually, that we are building this stone cutter camp right here. And, I mean, that does look like we may need clay there as well. I'm not sure what the last thing is, but it does very much look like shingles. So yeah, we've got that topic. Huh? We need to upgrade the church. We need to go and make some ale. We need to go get a tavern going again. It's the same cycle all over again, taking care of people's needs, making sure they're happy, making sure then eventually that their plots are ready to be upgraded to level 3 as well. And, well, at the same time, we're going to go around and wherever people are happy enough, we're going to go and actually start upgrading the Burgage plots to level 2. So that we have got some more of those, and people will actually get us a little bit of our first income, and I think that'll also, indeed, affect our settlement level, which means we can get to research new stuff, which should be lovely. Very much looking forward. So, that's the plan. For today, though, we will end things off right here with this little view of our Burgage plot being upgraded. I hope you all very much enjoyed the episode. Of course, if you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all that out of the way, though, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.